started this year by looking back, way back, into the catalogs of Nintendo's old systems. One of the biggest joys for me came this year with the Analog Super NT. Analog previously put out the Analog NT, a high-end NES that used programmable hardware to replicate the NES, but the price was prohibitively expensive. This year they put out the Super NT, a more affordable unit that replicated the SNES hardware. Now, we were in business. The Super NT is definitely an absurd luxury, but picking one up let me return to a console experience that I'd barely tasted as a kid. It reminded me of the old joys like the heartfelt worlds of Kirby's Dream Land and Soul Blazer, but it was exploring the lesser-known and fan-translated Super Famicom games that was the most exciting. The lovely Magical Poppin' charmed me with its cute art and exploratory platforming. Breezy swordplay and platforming are married to non-linear level layouts, with each stage having a new area unlocked upon finding that level's new gadget. It managed to get the joy of the larger non-linear adventures without the frustration of getting lost or lacking direction. Plus, each gadget has a cool super move. Shin Neketsu Koha Kunio Tachi no Banka, or the new hot-blooded tough guy, the eulogy of Kunio and Co. A follow-up to the River City Ransom games, impressed me with this ridiculous melodrama, moving into some extreme delinquent hijinks. Within the first hour, Kunio was framed for murder, goes to jail, escapes, then returns to his old high school to fight a gang that's taken over and trashed the school, all while the dilapidated building begins to collapse beneath them, floor by floor. Now that's some quality melodrama. The most bewildering game I played by far was Kuan-Pa, a 3D puzzle game involving rotating blocks so their colored faces match tiles on the floor. This is a game that'd be impossible to play without the fan translation by Aeon Genesis, thanks to the way that it not only tested my spatial reasoning, but taught me certain rotation techniques to get the cube faces where I needed them. Of course, the stage layouts only get more complicated and the timers get more stressful. This one is a gem for sure, but I didn't play it too much because it felt like my brain was gonna explode. Battle Pinball is my new favorite in the Compati Hero series, a crossover series involving Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Gundam? Where chibi characters from each series battle it out. Of course, this involves dodgeball and pinball. Battle Pinball in particular is fantastic, with good ball physics, detailed tables, with plenty of animated characters, and multi-stage objectives. Listening to a remix of the Gundam theme song while shooting down mobile suits in an asteroid field, just the best. Speaking of which, my favorite Super Famicom game of the year turned out to also be a licensed game.